Hey, what's cracking lacking everybody? It's your girl Clay Tay on the Ray. Hopefully living it up like a day. Let's get it together. So this is the last of my old sketchbook thingy, the last part, and I think I may like this the most where I start hounding it, and I really like tone gray. So let's get into it. I didn't even did a welcome page, and this is my old signature, y'all. So this is where I was trying to really hound in on my portraiture. So this looks, what was this? I feel like this was the 6B pencil, like getting more into black and white, and I just looked at a reference. So this is where I really was trying to get started getting into references. So this was in 2019 too, and I like how I still have that jaw problem, the ear is hiding. So there is that issue. This is where I was really, like I said, hounding in on it. The main thing I really like is the hair situation. This the square jaw. If I would like you, and I was looking at reference too, then it would look a lot better. But I really did like how I did the hair. I just gotta give it to you. Yeah, I really wanted to get into drawing children. It was a full reference, but it got very, very weird. I did like how I went freely with the hair, cause it was a little black baby and it had the curly hair, so I was just lazy. So that's about that. Don't like that too much. It was in 2019 too, very end. I was really just trying to add some life into it, and I love the glasses, but not too much to hair. It just got very blocky. This one was pretty nice too. I like my favorite parts of it was like this play part of his face, and that's about it. Things, and I'm trying to add more arms and stuff, but it just got weird. This I really liked it. This is a cute. I think this is a pretty okay or cutish design I drew. I drew here. It looks so much better on camera. But I saw a reference for it, and I thought it's like they hate having random pearls that hang off of some flowers. I may like to do this again. You never know. Yeah. This one I'm trying to get in the hands. I don't like that too much, but I did like this. I may want to try to do this to try it again. Like, basically what I should have done, make the hand so gargantuan. Like, take up almost all of this, and then pulse that lollipop, and then make the lollipop like small, like this size, and make it big on the bottom. Like this is really magnifying this. This was just kind of freeish. I think this was wasn't really my best suit. But let's go back. I did like this the better. I didn't really like that at all. I was just trying to get into drawing things in clear containers, but I don't like that. I kind of like this. I was looking at a reference. I'm still trying, like I said, hounding. I did like how I did with the hair. Instead of did the circly, I used a heavier brush and did swirling motions and add space to it. I'm just still trying to hound on the face. I see. This is where I just started getting into pencil for real, for real. Let's cover this. But one thing I did was the weirdness of the face. I did, if I put more effort in the hair, it would look a lot better. This was in 2020 of January. Always date your work, okay? Even if it don't look. And I'm just getting into hands, but I did like how I was getting into movement alpha, so I was looking at a reference for this. I was pretty proud of this, but then I'm like, oh God, I need to work on it more. Maybe if I redid it or something, I don't know. I may try to redo it, I don't know. Now these I like a lot. This is where I'm trying to hound in different eyes and also some skin tones like very different color, like a purplish, a very palish pink or orange or yellowish, very not like a brownish yellow. I really think I like this the most, and I kind of like this. Just trying to hound in on eyes. This one's another thing. It got very jaw. The eyes got very small. It got undirected. The ear is weird. But I did like the way the hair was going, but this was more of this was going on up here and then this over there, then it'd be better. And more direction with the eyebrow. Alright? This here, I like the idea, but I just we're just trying to see something really. I want to redo this, but I'm not too sure if I really do. But I like the idea, and I only want to revisit this idea. The ear looks atrocious. So, and the square jaw problem. This one I like though, the idea, and also having a clear pot, and also then like you know how you get one of those clear jars or clear vases, glass vases, and then it starts to like blend into a darker um color, but it's still transparent, something like that. That's what I just drew from here. These when I was doing this, when I was like in the McDonald's, and I would just draw this one. I'm still hounding it in, and I like how I did the hair a little bit. But what I wish I have done was put more of the hair to cover it like this. So if I put my finger here, it probably look a little better. Also fixing where I put this contour at. But this is where I'm really just trying to hound in on it. And I think this is a cute thing here. You know, it's getting lighter, you know. It's cute. Now, I do like this little bird. This is when I really want to draw a bird. I really like how I did the mouth. I like the birdie. And I just did some abstract mess in the back. And I think this is like really worth of trying again. And I think it was standing on a branch, but I ran out of color. So I kind of used what I had. This guy here was, I was looking at reference, still hounding in on the style. The nose. Like the nose could have been a bit wider. Like right here and here, the mouth also wider, and also facial hair. And I like how like these contours could have been up because the glasses takes up the most, you know. But let's say if I use my finger, and even used my finger to blend in like I just did there a little bit. So I do like this. I like this idea. Like half of her hair is like a featherish roses, like a flowery design, and half of her hair is actual hair. This is a nice idea, and the arms are going forward. I think I call her Malicia Maria, something I called her, and you know she had an arm bracelet, and I think, but then I think well obviously, the arm here looks nice, but if I curved it, I curved it a little bit for her back. Also, like the boobie, so the breast there, this will cover it a little bit more, and have the hair to be more flowing. But I do like this idea a lot. But remember, I'm not much of a do all that type work artist. But this is where I really like this idea. It's like a bouquet and these random flowers to stick up at you. This is cute. I really like the color scheme the most, but I just keep going with it. But I'm not gonna redo this, but one day if I want to do flowers, I would. This is where I try to get into shoes, y'all. Imagine you wear shoes like this. I wonder if I sat down, I was looking at a pair of shoes, and my eyes were not really trained in shoes, so I just did what I did. So I said, I want to see, look at this. This had that umph, but this don't, and it wasn't consistent. I really probably should redo this because I think these shoes would be cute for like those who have that like pretty style like in the back. But I don't know. I don't know. But I'll see. This was when I was thinking about Amy Winehouse. It was one of her photos. I was looking her out, and then I said, this was this book where I'm trying to hound in on so much information at once, and I didn't have my colors correct. But if I was to do this again, I would do a lot better. I like bigger earrings than this, but that I love her style. What she has. Sad she passed away. I'm sad that she got on drugs. It's sad that she got on that stuff. And never, in a point before we leave, never judge these people. You know, you gotta. You know, she was such a great singer. And I was like 12 when she passed away, and I didn't even get, and that's what infuriates you. You were alive. You were born when this person was known, but you know, you was underage for their music genre, but you still would have liked to know about them. That's unfinished. Somebody scribbled in my book. Don't let no kid. So you see what this was be like a sunflower situation that I just abandoned. I didn't care about it anymore. I don't know why, but I just abandoned it. This is another thing trying to hound in on information. Let's say what I did wrong, obviously. I didn't take my time with this too much, as I should, but you was learning, even with the hands trying to add the brush or whatever. At the end of the day, what I should have done, obviously, was with lighter in my strokes. So like, let's say he was a dark-skinned man I was seeing, and also the nose was a big problem. I should have took more this color, put it here. Also, just went lighter with everything, which I'm trying to do now. Lighter with everything, so it don't be so permanent. So that this yellow could have went more places, and a little bit right here, like kind of like makeup. This was weird. I don't really like that actually. This was very weird. This I don't this was something where I tried to do something from the top of my head, and this was just something I don't like. But I think it's a cute idea if I develop it a lot more instead of throwing it out there like I just did here. This kind of the same thing, but trying to draw from my mind more. Now, this I like this actually. I think this is cute. And the idea of using the gel pen as like an outer layer to try to say these are synthetically flowers that are pretty transparent. That's what I think. But but guys, tell me in the comments like what you think and everything, even like your own process, you know? This I like this idea, but I don't. I like the cups more. I was trying to get into many different things at once, but everything is out of place. Let's just say I take these two cups, right? Let's say if I wanted to draw this again. I take these two cups, I push this over, up, and this over. Like one of these flowers, like this, like I think I tried to do at the time. But we pause on this. I think I went from rapid growth. I was really hounding in on a lot of information, and I know it may not look the best. Like you got people, like I always drew, but I didn't drew with direction, in my opinion. As much as I was trying now, I always loved to draw, but my drawings were weird. But I didn't have direction. I didn't say, hey, this and this and this proportions too well, because 1 year I was a kid. But this was when I'm saying to myself, this was July, so I was like 21, pounding it in. You know what I'm saying? But I always was drawing, I always wanted, but don't fear doing anything. Like just try and see how it looks to just get better at it, Even with the drip, like I would look, if I want to do this again, it would be best if I looked at a reference. I had to take a breath because I'm kind of tired, right? That would be like one of the best things. So let's go back to what I was saying. So I put this over here, grab that over here, and then show these roses coming out of it from that purplish liquid. Make more sense. Now this was another thing where I'm also trying to. I think I was looking at a photo, or two people. Like she's sitting down, they in like a circle booth. I like bell bottoms. And the guy's slouching. He's like on a stool, but I forgot to add that. And she's sitting on a chair, and he's relaxing when she's looking straight ahead. But I never finished it, This one is weird. I was thinking about like a Roman soldier. This was completely from my mind, right? And I just had a pencil at the time. So I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. One thing I did like, I brought the nose down. So I see now the difference, especially the difference between men and women. The men have longer noses and women have shorter noses and cuter noses. And understanding the face, and I think dudes' eyebrows are a little bit closer to their eyes better more than girls and all this other stuff. This was really, I'm going to say, I know it's not the best. I know it's not good at some people, most people you have seen. But it's the fact that you're determined to learn this. You're determined to see what you know and practice and get better at things, I was going to say Ariana, but round and then sharp. I was not hoping for realism. I think I was trying to aim, and over here I was trying to get better at blending, but aim for the pose. And that was another thing I was looking weird at. I was trying to aim. What this was, I have no idea really, but what I think this would have been nice or more effective if this was like two different hues of the same thing. Like for example, I mean not the hues, two different type of color palettes, right? And you do the same thing to show the difference. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. Like this side I did the yellowish green and this side I did like blue, purplish red on this side. And stay with the blue, purplish red, and even get to like a pink. And this one I stay with the yellowy orange, yellow orange or yellow green or the greens on this side. See the difference. I think that would have been nice, but I don't know what was going on over here. This is where, yes, I'm getting to more poses. Someone on their leg and probably looking forward. Someone just standing straight. Someone crossing their legs and twisting their back right here. This one I hate. I don't know what that was. And that's it. I think I ripped a lot of pages out. Yeah, I think I did, but anyway, that's that. And I'm gonna pick a video from an image from here and make one as a short. Please watch my last videos on my last one, so we're gonna keep it rolling. All right, thanks for watching.